get there. I need you to live in the future. I need you to go in your future every single day. I need you to go in your future. I need you to see what you're going to be. Listen to me. What you are to be, you are now becoming. And so you got to use your imagination. And your imagination has to take you beyond the pain. Your imagination has to take you beyond the trouble. Your imagination has to take you to the next level. We have to see ourselves there long before it happens. The second tool is we got to embrace faith. I have to have faith to believe that the thing that I see 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that one day that thing is going to be successful. When I was homeless at 16, I could have quit. When I was homeless, I could have given up. There are many days that I thought about committing suicide. But I said to myself, just keep imagining, keep thinking, keep seeing what you're not now, but what you're going to be. Sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes you're going to look all around you and nowhere do you see success. Nowhere do you see anything that remotely looks like success. But you got to embrace, number two, you got to embrace the faith. You got to believe that although it's not happening right now, if you keep pressing, if you keep pushing, guess what? One day is going to be your day. That's right. I need you to say that with me. One day is going to be your day. Embrace the faith. You got to be able to see it and believe it that when there's no evidence around you.
Woo! You got to be able to see it and believe it even when there is no evidence around you. Good morning, dreamers. Happy Friday, 11/11. Paint your vision. I hope everybody is feeling blessed and abundant. I hope you had a great morning so far. Got in the journaling, got in the rituals, vibrating high. Cedric in the building, Shane and Talina. It's so good to see you, fam. I love it. I love it. So today we got a great topic, right? Today we're going to be getting into a little bit of the Brian Tracy model on how to go ahead and really turn visions into action to go ahead and maximize the end of this month. This is a huge month coming into this, honestly, the second half, and a couple reasons why, right? We have Black Friday coming in hot. We've got Cyber Monday. For those that don't know, these couple days just literally go about $6 billion just in a matter of a couple hours. So I'm ready for us to go ahead and get into it. Just got paid. Congratulations, Friday. A lot of people are getting paid today. So it's a great time to go ahead and get bold, get ourselves out there. So no further ado, let's get into today's topic for today. Let me know what's everybody grateful for coming in the Friday. Drop it down below. Let me get live on IG and let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a great training, a lot of value, a great weekend coming up to be productive, get set up, and make the most of harvesting in November. Let's go. Turning vision into action. There it is. Love it, fam. So IG, we are live. Gratitude is here. So grateful for God. So thankful to be alive. So grateful for each and every single one of you in the fam. We had a powerful conversation in the chat with a couple of the leaders, just going over life. Right at the end of the day, life ends up raining on us all. But you know, the beauty of a lot of this is being able to have this community. To be able, it's kind of, I see it as soldiers, right? Everybody comes in. Most of us are rookies. We don't really know a lot. But to be able to gain the experience and get to the other side and the individuals that we become, to me, is worth more than anything like getting to the destination. So I love it. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm grateful for these skill sets. I'm thankful for this timing. I've been putting in a lot of time behind the scenes, studying, getting set up, and ready to go ahead and implement. What's going on, brother? Dean in the building, North End. I see you. Edible. Lady Boss. Let's go. Awesome. So let's get into it, fam. Today we're going to be talking about turning vision into action. And the Brian Tracy model is actually very simple. But first off, I want to give a visualization because these are some of my favorite, right? A lot of us, I don't care who you are, where we come from. A lot of us think in pictures. We remember things in pictures. So what I've realized, right, even Bob Proctor talks about this. Friend, let's go. It's good to see you. Bob Proctor talks about as far as visualization goes. Every one of us, we have the ability to visualize, but the problem is we haven't learned how to go ahead and exercise that muscle. You see, visualizing is just like a muscle, right? It takes beating at it. It takes learning how to go ahead and really tap into it. So here's the visual for today, right? If you were to close your eyes and I were to ask you, where's your shampoo at? Where's something to drink in the refrigerator? If you want to go get something to eat, you could literally imagine opening up the refrigerator probably and grabbing it, right? Do you guys know exactly where your toothbrush is? Do you know exactly where your keys are? We don't have to go there, but we can close our eyes and we can visualize exactly where each of those things are. So what Brian Tracy talks about is when it comes to success, as soon as we start to visualize, things get foggy. So my question, even for the month of November, here's a perfect way to go ahead and test how is our visualization as far as life goes, as far as our goals go. What is the vision for the month of November? How many ka-chings are we looking for? How much are we going to are we looking to withdraw from our trading account? How many followers are we looking to go ahead and gain? How many new relationships, maybe events, calls? All of this is starting to go ahead and be able to craft the vision. For a long time, I was wondering why it seemed like I was stuck, and it came down to a big piece was right here. I didn't have the vision, not only up here, but it needed to be written down as well. So here's a couple questions to start asking ourselves to start crafting the vision, right? Because today's call is about turning vision into action. So even for myself, this took a long time, but it eventually really made sense. So here's the training that we ended up getting, right? Number one, what can we start? Right? Brian Tracy says, what can we start is number one. So maybe that could be getting on Go Live. Maybe that could be really plugging in to any of the sessions that you've been missing. Maybe that could be asking questions to a mentor. I don't know what that is exactly, but for everybody, it's going to be different. So what can I start? Number two is going to be, what can I stop? What can I stop? Maybe I was literally on the phone yesterday with somebody who's interested in joining, and he's like, D, I love what you're doing. I'm excited, but here's the deal. I've got a lot of hours at work, right? I'm working like 60 hours a week. I'm super busy. I don't know if I have the time to learn. And what I ended up telling him was the same thing I tell almost everybody. Well, here's the cool thing. How long do you want to not have time? Ask that question and watch where that goes. How long do you want to not have time? Because people are going to realize if nothing changes, nothing changes. It's going to keep having the same story of I've got bills over and over again. I've got to go ahead and pay things. And even for myself, I was in the same situation when I got started in 2017. I was so broke, but I was so serious to learn. I looked at anything in my life that wasn't giving me any value, and I sold my TV. I sold my Xbox. I was like, these need to stop if I want to go ahead and get to a new level in my life. So for all of us, it's going to be different. What can we start? What can we stop? Okay. The third question is going to be, what do we need to go ahead and do more of? What do we need to do more of? In this season right now, in November, coming into Black Friday, coming into Cyber Monday, I'm going to tell you what my focus is. And you guys can all drop yours down as well. I'd love to see it. My do more is going to be plugging in to Go Live. I'm talking about getting into Ron sessions, getting into Joey's, getting into Ari, getting into Sienna's to really go ahead and get the opportunity to maximize both of these stores, right? We have a couple of different lanes. We have Shopify. We also have the other side of Etsy, right? Or Amazon. These are lower streams. You don't need a lot of money to invest. People think starting business is so expensive. You can start a business advertising $1 a day, utilizing these e-commerce platforms. And with AI technology, it makes things so much easier. We can literally go ahead and craft a website. We can find trending products. We can see what's hot, literally with clicks of a button, with the access that we all have with our mentors. So my goal, what can I do more of coming into this month, is seriously plugging into some of these sessions specifically for the holidays, right? Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is happening. For those that don't know, in e-commerce, we always advertise a couple months ahead. So this is a great time to get plugged in. And maybe for you, it's trading. You know, I know Fran's been absolutely crushing the trades, been plugging in. And here's another cool thing, right? We have so many different options, whether we want to get into trading Forex, whether we want to take advantage of gold. I don't know if you guys have seen the new scanner, Aros. Haven't had a chance to really dive into it yet, but that's on my list too. Because in a time where war is causing the markets, the news is causing the markets to move, when you realize that a skill set like this is recession proof. Whether the market goes up, whether the market goes down, we can still make money. And I promise you in 2024, these are skill sets that people are going to be dying to learn. Trust me, it's going to be just like COVID. I sent a video inside of the chat 2 days ago with Joe Biden. He actually stated there's going to be a second COVID. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but it's coming. So the time to learn these digital skill sets has never been more important than right now, right? Jojo in the building, ecom, absolutely. And then last but not least, so what can I do more of? What can I do less of? Right? So what can we start? What can we stop? What can we do more? What can we do less? And these are 4 questions that all of us can go through and analyze. Maybe it could be scrolling through social media. It's easy to go ahead and get caught up and scrolling for days, right? Imagine if we change that scrolling for networking. If we change that scrolling, instead of looking at other people's content, we were the ones that were posting content. I'll give you another example, right? Helen was talking about it yesterday. This is my do less of, right? I'm going to be more intentional scrolling to go ahead and be more posting, right? Because this is a time. The demand right here is on social media. People are looking for ways to make money. People are looking for ways to go ahead and get out of their 9 to 5. And I'll give you one tip for the day. A TikTok video can change every single one of our lives. One TikTok video, one reel. And the beauty of it is it's not very difficult. All it is being able to have the belief to get on our stories, to start speaking value, giving out what it is that we have to offer, and just showing our life, showing our story, showing our personality. People are looking for authentic. People are looking for real. People are looking for ways to go ahead and level up in all different areas of our life. And by leading by example, by blazing the trail, we can light a path for anybody that's ready to go ahead and take those steps along with us. So this is 4 ways that we can go ahead and start asking questions to turn visions into action, right? This is big. So fam, if you got any value for today, drop some 3s down below and let's go out and make the most of this 4th quarter, right? Just like you said it down below, changing the mindset literally from being a consumer to a producer, right? Think about it. My whole life, I'm so used to every single holiday. Oh my goodness, here we go. Drop a 2 down below if you guys are tired of spending money on the holidays. Let me know. Who's tired of spending money on the holidays? I'm talking about Christmas. We got to get the cousins gifts. Thanksgiving, New Year's. We're always spending money. What happens when we make the shift from actually being a consumer spending money to now getting on the other side, being a producer, to making money? Fam, for the rest of my life, I know that we have skill sets where every single holiday that comes along, we can make the most of. So exciting times. Fired up. If you got any value for today, drop some 5s down below. Smash that like button. And let's go out and let's turn these dreams into reality. There's a lot on the table, a lot of abundance that's waiting for every single one of us. And I know success is just as close as our skin. We just got to get aligned with it. So fam, nobody told you today. I believe in you. I love you. I appreciate you. Today's payday. Today's residual today. Today's day to get some ka-chings, a day to get out in nature, a day to work out, a day to go ahead and become the best version of ourselves, right? Because so many, they live for the weekends. That's why they live weak. So the growth continues, fam. Let's go out and be great. I love you. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hands. Get to work. It's game time, fam.